Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Besides, a different league, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. We got a lot to talk about tonight, but first, I want to let you guys know that this episode is being brought to you by Mayano Microphones and the Mayano PD200W microphone. We got everything covered for you. You need XLR, USB, wireless. Mike has you covered. Check it out, Mayano microphones at mayano.com. Let me go ahead and bring everybody in. Let me go ahead and bring my man Seven in. Seven, what's up?
Man, I'm so glad that football season is over and we can finally just spend an episode talking about baseball, because it's not possible, since we're in March and the season is over, that anything interesting has happened in the world of football in the last 3 days.
Right.
Nothing, absolutely nothing at all.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man? God, like that went down. This guy like that went down today. Today was maddening. Oh my gosh, it was maddening today.
So many notifications.
Oh yeah. All right, let me go ahead and bring in the next person on the panel. Bring my man Ando in. Ando, what's up? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, Seven. This just in, you are full of shit. Everything is going on. The world is blowing up in the world of football. We have news galore aplenty. Whoever is feeding you the news is the same person who's feeding Jeffrey Epstein his jokes, because they're not falling anymore, man. I am so sorry about that. Good evening, boys. How are we doing today?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Today's been crazy. We're going to get into most of everything that went down, the major news, major signings, things of that nature. But first, let me go ahead and talk about the title of the show. Maxx Crosby gets traded to the Baltimore Ravens from the Raiders. What do you guys think about that? Andrew, I'll start with you.
I think Max getting traded is not a surprise. I think with the jumbling and the way that the organization is in Las Vegas, I think it was coming. I think anybody who watches football and understands how an organization should be ran, I think this was a long time coming. Since Derek Carr left, since I would say Gruden, not so much Rich Bisaccia, but they should have kept Bisaccia. Then you bring in McDaniels. That team does not have a coaching culture, and I'm hoping that Kubiak will fix that. But you have no offense outside of Genti. You have no defense outside of Crosby. Crosby has shown that he cannot do something without some form of help. And I think if you look at every defense in the NFL that says they're a great defense, they have a leader at all three phases of the football game, right? They have a leader on the defensive line, they have a leader in the linebacking core, and they have a leader in the secondary. And for the Raiders, they just are not putting it together. Now, who he got traded to is a surprise. I would not have expected Baltimore to be the front-running team. I think a lot of people would have said Dallas. I think Dallas was number one on Crosby's list. Probably Crypt Keeper Jared Jones didn't want to give up 2 first-round picks because he got 2 first-round picks for Micah Parsons and Parsons and didn't want to get rid of him. I do feel bad, however, for one person in particular in the AFC North who had to go against Myles Garrett twice a year, who had to go against TJ Watt twice a year. Now he has to go against Maxx Crosby twice a year with undoubtedly the worst offensive line. Joe Burrow, I am sorry. We will see you at your burial at some point next season unless they fix that offensive line. But yeah, all joking aside, this is a win now move for the Ravens. If the Ravens do not win it this year, you have no excuses. You have a bomb-ass player now to lead that defense that's still fairly good. I don't think anybody will tell you that the Baltimore defense is trash. They definitely needed a leader. But now you got a defense that you can argue keeps up with the offense. You got to put it together this year, Baltimore. If you don't win the AFC North and you don't make it at least to the AFC Championship game, I would say it's Super Bowl or bust this year for Baltimore, regardless of what other teams in the AFC or AFC do.
Seven, what you think?
It's been Super Bowl or bust for Baltimore most years because they keep shoving Lamar Jackson down our throats like he's something.
Your mic's kind of cutting out there, Seven.
Of course. Is it still cutting out?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
How about now?
Still kind of
Same.
foggy.
Yeah, still kind of foggy.
Back.
All right.
But while you're fixing that, I'll give my take. I still think that the Ravens need help in the secondary, but this definitely helps bringing Max in for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this job is done. I really don't think it's done. Give me 1 second. Okay, so unmute yourself, sir.
How about now?
It's still the same.
Yeah.
But I think that the job is still not finished. They need secondary help, as I said before. Look, and people tell me I'm crazy when I say this. I still say you need receiver help.
Yep. No, and I'm not against that, but you say the Ravens need secondary help. This does help the secondary because now you have somebody that's going to put pressure on the quarterback. Because now
they don't have to hold as long.
Exactly. You look at somebody like Burrow. Yeah, he can run, but if you have Crosby coming up the middle and you have a competent end that does their job and can seal that edge, Burrow can't step up and move out of the pocket like he's accustomed to, or Patrick Mahomes can't move up and roll out of the pocket like he's so dangerous at doing. And you look at the class of AFC quarterbacks, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar, not so much now. You don't have to worry about playing him, but Patrick Mahomes, even guys like Justin Herbert and Bo Nix, who are notorious for stepping up in the pocket or extending plays with their legs. Crosby coming up the middle is going to eliminate most of that, which then now your secondary does not have to defend as long. Right. So if Crosby can increase your sack total by 10%, which he should be able to, Crosby's good at getting 10 sacks a year. Yeah, I would say this is a very good move for the Baltimore defense. That said, yeah, you still need help on the offense, but defense is, I would say, 45% of the game. Offense is 45 and special teams is 10. So as long as they keep up with that defense, they should be fine.
Then we bring in my man, John. John, what's up? How you doing today?
Man, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Not too bad, John. Yourself?
I'm here, man.
What'd you think about that Maxx Crosby deal to Baltimore?
I mean, anytime you're able to get Maxx Crosby, man, that's a good day for your defense. So, how many? What did they give up for? I forgot.
Definitely 2 first rounds.
2 first round picks.
That's what I thought it was 2 first.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, he was worth. I feel like he's worth it. Like I say, the Ravens defense wasn't all that good to me anyway. So, I mean, like I say, anytime you're able to land a guy like Maxx Crosby, I mean, that for 2 first rounders, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Now, keep in mind, it's a hell of a risk. He's 29, coming off a major injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take it a step further from this saying win the conference. I'm going to say you got to win the chip. That's your first round. That's 2 first-round picks. That's not something you give up easy.
But
oh, by the way, you sound better, Seven.
You sound a lot better.
Okay.
Now. Yeah.
That's good. So, but here's the thing. Is it though? It's because first of all, like I said, I was trying to say before, the Ravens have been in Super Bowl or bust mode for a few years now because they're trying to convince us that Lamar Jackson is on the same tier as Patrick Mahomes when he's not. Here's the truth of the matter is the ultimate thing that's going to come from this is Maxx Crosby is going to get a new experience. He can win. He's experienced winning. Hasn't been a lot of winning with the Raiders, but he's experienced winning. What he's going to experience that he hasn't before is losing in the playoffs in the most epic, stupid fashion possible. He didn't get that before.
Nope.
But no, for the 2 first-round picks, I think it matters that they get it done in a reasonable amount of time. That way, those picks don't seem to have wasted, and that Crosby himself manages to perform. Ultimately, if Crosby performs at the same clip he has with the Raiders, whether or not they win a ship is irrelevant. It was still worth it because you have a top-tier defensive player,
right,
that's making your team that much harder to beat.
Yeah,
but this is but this is what I was saying about this comment. That secondary need help.
absolutely.
It's needed help the whole time.
Yeah, it's needed. It need help.
I mean, the
Signing
front
Crosby
four
is
wasn't
good.
too good either.
Yeah, Signing Crosby is good. He can give him some more time, but Humphrey, you right, Kyle. Humphreys will be getting burnt. He'll be getting burnt.
Yeah, he do.
He didn't.
I mean, I love Kyle Hamilton too, but man, he
might be the new Eli Apple.
Yep, agreed.
Burnt toast.
Burnt everything, bro.
Oh
Burnt
man.
toast.
Well, no, because burnt tens are pretty good. We don't want him being burnt tens. No.
Facts. I wish Erica was here because I was about to make fun of her. Tua Tagovailoa. Tua Tagovailoa is on his way to the Falcons. Erica, where you at? But Seven, I'm gonna start with you. This is killing me. Can Tua resurrect himself with the Falcons? Well, you might be muted. I don't know what's going on.
I can't hear him either.
No. No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Ando.
You know what? I think Tua, whatever his name is, Tua Tagovailoa. How is this an upgrade from Penix? You have.
I don't think it was meant to be.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think he's going there to be the starter.
No, that's my point. When you sign somebody, they bring something different to the table that the quarterback you already have doesn't have. Let's look at Tua versus Al. That's my lap. Thank you. Sorry, my cat decided it was interview time. Tua's left-handed. Penix is left-handed. Tua can't stay healthy. Penix can't stay healthy. Neither guy are really accurate with the football. What is the point of bringing Tua Tagovailoa onto the Falcons? You already have a problematic quarterback who has a hard time hitting receivers. You don't need to take notes from Tua. You already have Tua. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why they did it.
John, what you thinking?
Honestly, when I saw it, I was like, well, honestly, if you ask me, Tua is the perfect backup. You need a guy to help you win 3 out of 4 games. He can possibly do that. He can stay healthy for 3 or 4 games until Penix comes back. I mean,
did you know Penix is going to miss time in his damn self?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I look at him as like, hey, he's a guy. He's a Teddy Bridgewater. Like, as that's the position he's taking now. He's the guy coming in. He should be a backup because he can't stay healthy.
Right.
So, I mean, he's a guy, hey, you need him to play 5 or 6 games. He might make do that till your quarterback comes back. I'm looking at it from that aspect.
Right.
So, and I mean, he's not terrible, but he's not as great as he didn't live up to the hype. And that's definitely injuries played a big part of it because it's stunning his growth as an NFL quarterback. But I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. So,
Do you think now related story? Kirk Cousins ends up being released. Look like he still wants to play. 7, where's Kirk Cousins going?
Nope, we can't hear you.
I know where Kirk Cousins is going. He going to Kansas City. Them stuff.
I heard rumors he may
I
be
don't
going to
see
San
why he
Francisco.
wouldn't.
Oh,
Man.
I don't see why he wouldn't go to Kansas City and be the
I'm
backup.
just kidding.
This is
I'm just saying.
cushiest backup job in the country right now. But for me, honestly, I think this could be a good thing for Tua. Sure, he hasn't known where he was the last 5 years, but he is going to Atlanta, which does have a far better line than Miami. So if he can get stable, I'm not saying he's going to win the starting job, but I would say if there was any team right now where he could, it's fair because Tua's biggest issue was he couldn't stay upright.
Right.
That line gives him an extra second and a half of time. I did a little bit of research this evening. That gives him that much more time to throw. He stays safer. He's not as much of an injury risk. And we might see a Daniel Jones-esque career revival out of this scenario. I'm not saying he's going to turn into a MVP quarterback, but I think that Atlanta provides him the opportunity to prove himself in a way that other situations that need quarterbacks can't, because they actually have an offensive line.
Right.
Atlanta's problems have been around play calling and health issues. He has a lot more experience and a lot more mobility than Michael Penix Jr. I think this was probably one of the better options for Tua. Personally.
Secure that backup job. Ando, what you thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, you already went. Then moving over to another topic. Speaking of your Kansas City Chiefs, they signed a Super Bowl MVP, Mr. Kenneth Walker.
Damn.
Okay. Now I am going to take the lead on this.
Go ahead, do your thing, dog.
You know when the last time Kansas City had a running back that was this fucking good?
Marcus
Jamal
Allen.
Charles?
Marcus Allen.
Priest Holmes.
Ooh.
Priest Holmes.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Was
dude.
the
Jamal
last time-
Charles was really good too.
No.
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson's a horrible.
He didn't
human
have a
being.
long enough career, but that man played some good football for a few years.
Larry Johnson was a horrible person, so I don't acknowledge him as a Kansas City Chief.
I never knew him as a person. I only knew him as a player. And he
I didn't
No,
either.
this is from people that played with him. He was a horrible person. Kansas City sat him before he left to keep him from breaking the rushing record, so that if and when his stuff ever comes out, they don't have to worry about it.
Dang.
But Kenneth Walker, this is the best outlook for a running back Kansas City's had since Priest Holmes, and I will stand on that. He is elite. You're going to have a true, consistently reliable running back that you don't have to platoon. What's up, Casey? And that offense is going to find
What's up, man?
ability. You get
What's up,
one
Kate?
more receiver.
Oh, hell, Lamar Jackson. Appreciate you being here, brother.
Yeah.
Don't make Kyle come over here.
Appreciate you being here, Carson.
No, we ain't talking about Philadelphia. It's all good.
No, he can't stand Lamar Jackson either.
I was really excited when I saw this because this is one of the better things. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that Travis Kelce's coming back for another year. He gets another shot to end it on a good note. And if one more receiver and fix the defense. And I think Kansas City gets their edge at number 9. Kansas City gets their edge at number 9. Watch out.
Yeah. That's
I have
a
a friend
surprising move.
that's a Niner. I have a friend that's a Niners fan and friends with the Bucks fan. Their reactions were vastly different for some reason. Can't
We
figure
get
out
on. We'll talk about Mike Evans in just a second, but let me get Andrew's opinion on Mr. Kenneth Walker going to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Obviously, I like the move. I think it's been 7 years that we've needed a dependable running back. I would say Kareem Hunt was good before his domestic assault stuff came out and then was, appealed, obviously, for reasons. But you're right. This is a solid move. I was really hoping we would take Jeremiah Love at 9 with us taking Kenneth Walker now. I don't think that's going to be right. I think the edge will be the right move. I love the move offensively, but we need to fix that defense now. Again, our top 2 corners go into the Rams and McDuffie and Watson. McDuffie going in a trade for a first-round pick. Watson just signed with them flat out. Fix the defense. Keep working on the offense. I think we'll be fine. But now I think defense becomes the primary focus in the draft for the Chiefs.
Those moves alone put the Rams right back in Super Bowl contention. If you didn't think they were there before, they there now. John, what you thinking about Kenneth Walker to the Chiefs?
That was a boss move, man. That's probably one of the outside of, like you said, we're gonna get to Mike Evans, but outside of that, shit, man, that's the best move. That's gonna be all off season for them.
Yeah.
That's all they were missing was a patient running back like Kenneth Walker the third.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they were missing. That takes pressure off Patrick Mahomes. Granted, that offensive line needs to stay healthy.
Yes.
We did get rid of Taylor too, so no more full starts.
So with that's a man. Shit. Like I said, that's probably the best. That's the best offseason move. I was hoping my fucking Vikings go after. So we ain't done nothing but cut people to try to keep cap space. So I mean, it's like everybody's going after somebody. But that's the best offseason move that they ever could have made. So Andy Reid always know what he's doing and who to go after.
I have a prediction. Kansas City will try to trade their 2 first-round picks to move up so they have a better chance of getting who they want. As far as, because I mean, like, there's a lot of mock drafts that I've seen that have guys like Argo Reese and David Bailey going at 2 and 3, or 3 and 2, whatever. The Jets are trying to build right now. You think they wouldn't consider a 9 and what was that, a 24?
9 and 25, I think is what it. No,
9 and 25.
Yeah,
29.
Anywhere from 25 to 28.
Like 9 in mid to high 20s.
Yeah.
For that second round pick, or for that second pick, or the Cardinals for that third pick.
Yeah.
Both of those teams really need to build. So an extra first round pick is a huge thing. So maybe you don't get the first guy you wanted, but you can get the next 2 and maybe keep them from going to somebody that you have to face every, twice.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that Kenneth Walker signifies that they're going to be looking at doing something like that, being more aggressive to get either an edge or a corner, depending on who they think is going to be on the board.
All right, let's move on to it. I'm gonna bring
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Mike Evans leaving the Buccaneers, heading over to the San Francisco 49ers, or as he said, the 40 Winers. John, talk about that, man. Let's talk about it.
There's the second best move. 49ers team wasn't no slouch. Like that, you give Brock Purdy Mike Evans, and he stays healthy. Shit, man. They contend and beat the Rams again. If you ask me, they can damn near beat the Seahawks. If you ask me, with somebody like that, man. Yeah. And then, like I say, with the Seahawks letting go, I get they kept is it Rashid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rashid.
He's not Kenneth Walker. They had more of a smash and dash type of deal going on, but now it's just all speed back there. So,
It,
um, go ahead.
I just thought that I get it. Tampa Bay is a little bit away from winning. I understand that point, and if he can stay healthy with Juwan Jennings and company, that might be
Hmm.
it. And Christian McCaffrey can stay healthy. Oh man, they might be working on something.
And George Kittle.
They
When
might be
George Kittle
working on
comes
something.
back, yeah.
Yeah, they might be working on a
That
little something.
that's a hell of an offense, especially with. I mean, their offense is it's always like that because
Yeah.
that's what Shanahan is like. But
Hmm.
for him to have that caliber of a running back
Yep.
and a wide receiver,
Yep.
like man, that's dangerous, man. I mean, if Shanahan don't fucking blow it, they could go to the Super Bowl with that squad.
They'll just
And
blow it there.
Fred Warner coming back, oh man,
Andre Greenlaw is up for grabs,
yeah.
so maybe he's in their
Ooh,
plans. We'll
the
see.
Vikings, go get somebody, man.
7. What you think about Mike Evans heading to the 49ers?
I mean, the rich get richer.
Yep.
That's already one of the most stacked offenses in the at least in the NFC, if not in the NFL. You're going to give one of the greatest offensive schemers in the game today, outside of Andy Reid, a guy like Mike Evans.
Mm.
Like that's insane. I was a 49ers fan. I messaged he was pumped.
Mm.
What is it now?
What happened now?
Ando, talk to me,
SGA
Ando.
just broke the SGA just had a game-winning 3-point shot to beat the Nuggets.
Okay.
Talk-
Oh, okay. I see.
yeah.
Yep. I like the move. There's part of me that wish Evans would have stayed with the Buccaneers. I think there's something about a long-term stalwart player that stays with the team that drafted him. Called the NFL shop earlier. Damn.
Ooh, boy.
I mean, there's something about a player staying
Oh
with the same
shit.
team. But I think the 49ers have a better shot than the Buccaneers do. So from a winning standpoint, I can see why Evans did it. You're also working, like Seven said, with one of the more technical offensive minds, creative offensive minds that there is in the game. I'm excited to see what happens, to see if he's like a full-blown every down starter or if they use him on like gadget plays or whatnot. So
Definitely will be interesting. That definitely will be interesting. Another move we want to talk about is not a free agent signing, but it's a trade. DJ Moore gets traded to the Buffalo Bills. 7, does this make Josh Allen that much more dangerous?
So he's going to be throwing an interception to a different receiver?
Don't do that, man.
he's not wrong.
He ain't wrong.
This was a need that
Hey,
the Bills have.
cook it, man. Cook it up, bro.
This was a need that the Bills have. And I think that this does help Josh Allen. I think that a lot of this season for the Bills is going to hinge on if the OC is going to create a game plan around Josh Allen's strengths or what the OC's trying to do. If you're going to play to Josh Allen's strengths and your receiver strengths, which is what Andy Reid does best, that is Andy Reid's playbook. It starts there. And if Buffalo can do that this time around, which is what Brian Dable was doing, if Buffalo can do that now, then they're going to make some noise. But if they try to just do what they've been doing, that sign right there, the definition of insanity. Same thing over and again.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Expecting a different result. One of my favorite video game lines. But, I mean, a lot of it for Buffalo depends on actually what they're going to do. Because you can have the best players in the world. And if you're going to keep using those busted-ass schemes, and forcing Josh Allen to throw in a triple coverage, it's not going to matter.
What you think, John?
I'm not sure why the Chicago Bears did that. I'm not sure if they needed to clear some cap space or something, which it seems would be a lot of teams' problem. But I mean, Bears on the come up with the team they got. These young guys they got getting better. I mean, DJ Moore is in veteran status, but he's still, I consider, in his prime.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, all right, you send him to Buffalo, you ain't really got to see him if you Chicago, but I don't quite understand it on Chicago's part, so I feel like it's a win on the Bills' part because, I mean, granted, all we said last year is them receivers can't get it done. Keon Coleman, I mean, what's the young fella's name? The white guy. Lord, his name is escaping my brain.
It would be the white guy that's little.
Hey man, most white receivers are smaller guys. I'm just saying. You got to think about Edelman and my boy that just won the Super Bowl.
Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. I'm just saying, most of those guys are still great. No matter the size. Pause. So, no.
Oh my goodness.
But I mean, it definitely helps Josh Allen depending on what version of Josh Allen you get. So it's like Seven said, is he going to throw the ball to him or to the defense? So, but I feel like that's a win on Chicago's part. I mean, I don't know what Chicago's thinking or what they got playing, but I mean, I would have kept DJ Moore personally. So, because I mean, like I said, they was in the NFC Championship, if I'm not correct, right?
Yeah, no, the Bears made it to the divisional game because they lost to the Rams in overtime.
But still, that was their improvement from last season to this season. This past season was a major come up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I don't get why you don't keep, who you got and who Caleb Williams got adjusted to.
By the way, no, I wasn't.
I will say this: looking at the Bears rosters as of today, they still have Rome Odunze. I think he's the undisputed
he the number one.
Luther Burden, the rookie that really came out in that game against the Packers in the playoffs, I think they'll have him at 2. They got Devin Duvernay, they got Maurice Alexander, they got Jadon Walker, and they got JP Richardson. So it could be that the Bears organization has a guy or two that they're looking in the draft. Because tight end wise, they're set with Loveland and Kmet. So both of those guys will still be good. So you essentially have four solid receivers between Odunze, Burden, Loveland, and Kmet. Get a fifth guy to swap out, and then between your two running backs, DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangi.
Kyle Monangi. Yeah,
Monangi. Yeah, you could be solid.
I could say it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a name. It's a name. I'm bad with names. I like it. I like the move on both ends because the Bills definitely need a number one, and I think Moore's still at that stage where he can be. It may get Keon Coleman off his ass and put a little fire there where he needs to step up. Besides Coleman, who else? Go ahead, Seven.
Well, I was going to say on a counterpoint to that, this could be really good for Coleman simply because he's not going to be as much of a focal point. That'll give him the ability to settle in. He'll make less mistakes, especially with the development experience. Honestly, I think Keon Coleman really benefits from that.
Yeah.
He can be more what he was meant to be, a number 2. And
Core was the guy I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. How are we going to let him talk about Shakur, who is very clearly a black guy? I once say a guy named Arthur that I know. I've met black guys named Arthur, and I get roasted. But somebody with the last name of Shakir gets mistaken and called a white guy.
It's all right. Will thought Jordan Love was white too. It's okay.
Maybe I'm thinking about the wrong guy, but Shakir's on that team. It's a white fella on that team that can play some football. Kincaid, that's it. That's what I'm thinking about.
Tight end.
That's what I'm thinking.
I was thinking
he can play some football. My bad, man.
That's the
I'm going through some stuff, man. My brain ain't working right now, man. I'm dead serious.
Buffalo got the law office of not sinking Kincaid up in that mug.
Yeah.
But no, I think you have a leader. You have one of the best running backs in the league in James Cook. You got Kincaid, you got Knox, you got DJ Moore.
Offense ain't never been a problem. He just can't get over the goddamn hump.
I still say though, you need something else. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and say DJ Moore is toast or trash because he's not. But he's coming off a down season with the Bears because the offense didn't exactly flow through him like it has
So
in
you
previous
think he could have been
years.
frustrated with that offense? Because
He
I mean, you got
could have
to
been.
like Ando pointed out, they got a variety.
Mhm.
So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not like that. Like if it's a variety of us and we all getting catches and touchdowns, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I'm
Right.
getting paid. They getting paid.
If
Right.
we
But
win
I
in
mean, you
games,
got some people that are like that. Give me the ball. Like I mean,
if
so
we win in games, whoever's catching
I
the
ain't
game
gonna
winning
give a
ball,
fuck.
like let's fucking
Yeah,
go. Dude.
Exactly.
let's go, man. That's
So
my
like that game
mentality.
against San Francisco
So
and Chicago on Sunday Night Football, where Williams is slinging it to everybody. Like that entire offense, from the offensive line to the receivers and the running back, should be like, "Yo, dude, great effort. One or two plays, the game's different." Like,
Yeah.
I hate the receivers who. Antonio Brown would have been like the worst teammate for me to play with because he's you got to give me the ball, on third down, man. It's my time. It's like, nah, bro. If the quarterback misses you, hey, that's on the quarterback. Talk to the quarterback. Like, keep it civil. But like, if you double covered on third down and 12, and the defense knows the ball is going to you, do your job and take the defense with you so other people can help make plays. Now,
Right.
granted,
unless you're Megatron or Randy Moss or that caliber,
well,
don't
no,
whine
you're
about
gonna throw it to them in double coverage. I trust
it.
Calvin
Yeah, those
Johnson
guys
in
are
double
jump
coverage.
ball type
Yeah.
receivers. Yeah, not Antonio. He's a professional route runner.
Yeah,
Like that's his
professional
MO.
football
So
killer too. What?
yeah, blame it on the CTE, right?
No, I blame it on him just being a person, man.
I bring him
Yeah,
on
I
Vontaze
mean,
Burfict.
Yep.
Yeah, he probably had a little bit to do with it too. He's an
Yeah.
asshole as well.
Yeah,
Jackass.
he
Yep.
gave him a syndrome.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say
He
what.
might as well be. He looks like a fucking supervillain now. Fucking Antonio Brown.
God damn, that's crazy. You get hit.
Oh,
You
man.
Have you
get
guys
diagnosed
have you
with a
guys seen
syndrome.
his interview he did when he was with the Albany Empire when he owned the team for the Arena Football League? The way he was giving his interview, no shirt on, inside the empty arena, and he's sitting there doing this with his hands. I'm like, motherfucker, shut the fuck up. Like, nah, just shut up, Brown. Just shut up.
You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say that personal action or how you act shouldn't affect what you do off the field. Shouldn't affect Hall of Fame, but it does. We all know it does at the end of the day. And numbers wise, is he there?
No.
You don't think Antonio Brown's there?
Nope.
He's in the Hall of Very Good,
Yeah.
but he is not in the Hall of Fame.
So he only had an 11.
Numbers wise, I don't know, man.
Hold on. So his okay. I'm on Pro Football Reference right now. His 17 game average, okay, averaging 1,400 yards, 13 yards. Okay, so 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns. Let me see here. And you know, they're just kind of that basic stuff like that. But he had
What about 11,000?
one Super Bowl.
But with
7
Tampa
Pro
Bay, not
Bowls.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that was at Tampa
Offensive
Bay.
rookie-
That's true.
So it really doesn't count anyway because he really wasn't even on that team.
No.
So I mean,
Damn, that's
He had
got
what,
suck.
7 seasons with 1,000 yards in a row, and every one of those seasons he had like 1,200 yards, right?
Yep. I
So
think a
it
couple
went-
of them he had like 18.
Yeah.
went 1499, 1698, 1834, 1284, 1533, and 1297. So 6 seasons in a row.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's
I don't know.
not to say
Stat wise,
it
I
don't-
think he gets in.
I don't think he's quite there.
No.
I think I'll even argue this: if he is an impact player on that Super Bowl team,
Yeah.
then that does have to have MVP. Because
Yeah.
Tom Brady was quarterback of that team. You're fighting tooth and nail to get MVP out of
Yeah.
instead of Tom Brady. But if he is an impact player on that team, I think he has a legitimate shot. But because
Yeah.
of how he left Tampa Bay and how things fell apart,
Yeah.
no.
And
You
how
got-
he left Pittsburgh was the same way, arguing with Ben. No, I'm not going to paint Ben with broad strokes. Ben was a dick. I mean, there have been multiple receivers who have come out and said that Ben had an owner's mentality. I didn't like the way Ben carried himself with Pittsburgh because he never put any of the blame on his own shoulders. He put it on everybody else. But the way you left Pittsburgh in the power struggle, there were better ways that you should have handled it as a receiver. Like I said, I think he's Hall of very good. I think of guys.
Just to let you guys know, he becomes eligible in 2027.
I don't think he makes it.
Nah, if they kept Belichick out, they gonna keep his ass.
I'm not saying he's first
They
ballot.
better.
Yeah, he's not for maybe.
No.
I don't think he's still on the ballot after his third year of eligibility.
I look at him like I look at him like I would look at a Deion Branch. He's an impactful player, and yes, he changes the game, but the consistency was not there.
I think with Pittsburgh it was. I think with Pittsburgh it was, and early on with the Bucks it was.
I'll make this argument, Will. If we can put him in the Hall of Fame as being the only wide receiver to kick a punter in the face, I would go with that. I'll put him in the Hall of Fame.
I remember that.
So
that.
So let me put it this way: we just saying stat wise, not mental.
I mean, stat wise. I mean, if
I'm kicking it out.
Statistically,
Ocho Cinco ain't in the Hall of Fame either.
Yeah,
he should be.
No,
he should be.
But Antonio Brown and Ocho Cinco are, he was on the same level.
Oh, we're gonna find out in just a second.
I just stat wise, I think they're somewhere in the same vicinity. I haven't looked at those stats in a long time, but off the top of my head,
Chad Johnson finished with 11,000 receiving yards and 67 touchdowns over his 11-year career.
He had probably one of the best peaks I've ever seen as a receiver.
Oh yeah.
Now, past that peak and his off the field stuff, I think that keeps him out, but he does become eligible for it in 2027. I don't think he gets in either because I think yes, it should be on the field.
They didn't put T.O. in on his first ballot.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Yeah, Antonio Brown's probably not
They won't tell you that the NFL Hall of Fame committee won't tell you, but off the field does have an effect.
It definitely does. They just proved that this past time. So.
Well, but I mean, here's the thing though, with both Chad Johnson, with Ocho Cinco and with Antonio Brown, we also have to recognize that some of their issues were during games. Antonio Brown literally quit on his team during a game.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right out the end zone. And Jersey Austin Hall.
Chad Johnson I mean, I don't think anybody here is too young to remember some of the antics that he had on the sideline, like the Hall of Fame jacket and some of the other shit that he did that was a distraction. And he was playing on a Bengals team that was not top tier.
Yeah.
So I respect the talent of both of those guys. Don't get me wrong. I think I loved watching Chad Johnson. I loved watching Ocho. I loved watching Antonio Brown when he was at his peak. But we don't like the issues that the Raiders had with Antonio Brown. Yeah, it wasn't on the field, but that was still team relevant.
Right. Yeah.
It was still and so if we take the on the field, if we take the off the field stuff away, I completely support that. It's the Hall of Fame, not the Hall of Morale.
Right.
In game, they still had infractions that you wouldn't want brought up by a Hall of Fame player or about a Hall of Fame player.
Well, right now, Ocho, Chad Johnson, he's been eligible since 2017. And people know him more for his elite production with the Bengals than anything else. 766 receptions, 11,059 yards, 67 touchdowns over 11 seasons.
That's not bad, man.
That's
Not
Like,
Chad or
at
that's
all.
Antonio?
just stat wise, I
He's-
mean, no, that's Chad.
Chad. That's Chad. The man has, I believe, 4 Pro Bowls. in
6
it?
Pro Bowls. 2000.
Six.
It
Yeah,
says
yeah. 6 Pro Bowls.
between 2003 and 2007.
Yep,
Which
yep.
doesn't. I mean, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're off on that. I don't know who put their number together. I think you're right. 4 sounds about accurate. I don't know why they're saying 6.
Yeah, with 4 All Pro selections, 6 Pro Bowls and 4 All Pro selections.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 6 Pro Bowls, 4 All Pro.
Definitely a dude who could have benefited from a ring.
He did play in a Super Bowl with the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But they didn't win
He's
that
on the
year.
team.
Yep, Super Bowl
We'll say
42.
he's on the team.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
It's crazy. Let's get back to free agency real quick. I got off on a tangent. That's my bad, fellas.
No, it's all good, man. I like those tangents.
I concur.
It was an end of an era today. I'm going to bring up my Saints. Damari Davis is now gone. He went back to the team from which he came, back to the New York Jets. 2-year agreement. I think it was for 20 some odd million.
Who you say?
Demario Davis.
Demario Davis. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
He gone.
Alvin Kamara may still be coming back.
Yep.
See,
They did pick up another running back, though.
see,
You don't
I don't
want
know.
him.
See,
You know what?
yeah.
Oh, you don't want it.
They
Yeah,
your
y'all
boy-
got a good running back. Y'all got
They got-
ETN.
They got Travis Etienne.
Yep.
Got
I'm
Travis.
not happy with that move.
I like the pick. I like the free agent signing, I should say.
Yeah.
It's going, man. Alvin might be still in the running to maybe spell him from time to time, but I think that's Travis Etienne's backfield now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm in
And
agreement.
they got the same qualities. Like catch out the back, great at catching out the backfield.
Mm-hmm.
But is this just going to be second verse same as the first? What else are the Saints actually going to do to improve this team?
Well, they've already picked up a new lineman from Buffalo to short the left side of that line. So they did do that. They signed Noah Fant, the tight end. I think
That's
that's
good. I like Noah. Of course, Noah came from tight end university, so
I think that spells the end for another Saints popular player. And
Y'all see how y'all teams are just picking up good people?
yeah,
Team ain't doing shit.
but I think that ends.
How-
but I think that ends Taysom Hill's run with the Saints. He might retire at this point.
question for you,
Who,
Will.
Cam Jordan?
Oh, I hope they keep Cam. I doubt if they do, but
I
hope they
do
keep-
too. I hope they. Yeah, I think they said what 15 years. That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah, that man got that man.
And he
had
still had 10.5 sacks last year. Like, bro, let that sink in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer, I think. I believe he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Me
Oh,
too.
yeah.
And
Me too. This tells you
Should
though, because I think the Saints will also be taking out the Jeremiah Love draft pick train because now you got to replace Davis and you also got to replace Alante Taylor. That man signed a huge deal today. I don't know if Alante was that boundary corner. I don't know. I think he's more of a safety.
It is a little interesting with the 2 running backs that were signed today between Kansas City and New Orleans, where Jeremiah Love now falls. Because I would have figured he'd have gone to one of those two for the very reason, A, Kamara's getting older, and you want somebody to spell him or take over. Kansas City flat out needed a running back, and with both teams filling that hole, it's just, yeah. That's why I love football, man. Small pieces like this change the puzzle completely.
Alante ended up going to the Titans on a 3-year, $60 million deal, bruh. You ain't no $60 million quarter.
Good. Great.
Kevin Lloyd from the Jaguars got signed by the Panthers for a $45 million deal. So that takes away one of the pieces off the Jaguars defense.
Don't forget too, we got your boy, Jalen Phillips, going over to the Panthers from the Eagles. That's a good signing.
Yep.
Rashawn Gary ends up being traded to the Dallas Cowboys from the Green Bay Packers.
That's right.
I think it's kind of interesting how those two teams work together.
What y'all think about Malik Willis?
Going to the Dolphins. I don't think it makes him a
Yeah.
playoff contender.
It's a step in the right direction.
I'm glad he's getting it. I'm glad. I want to see him as a starter. I'm excited to see that.
It's a step.
I still think it's Quentin Ewers to lose. I think Ewers showed enough last year to end the season. I think he'll be in running for starting the team.
I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with a little competition.
Agreed.
No.
It's a crapshoot with Willis because you got to remember you're working with a small sample size with Malik.
Yeah.
But they know management knows him over there, so we'll see how that works.
I gotta say he's still better than Mayo Boy. For those of you who don't know watching the podcast, Mayo Boy is Will Levitt.
Oh my god.
They have a meme of him from every single week of NFL.
I forgot he was still in the league.
Yeah,
the Ravens,
the
Ravens actually had a loss. Isaiah Lackley gets picked up.
That's
picks
the
up
loss
to
you
the
talked
Giants.
about? They also lost Tyler Lindenbaum, their offensive
yeah.
center, because he signed with Las Vegas today for a 3-year.
Yep.
Where did David Montgomery get traded to? I forgot.
Texans.
Texans. That's right.
That's a good move, though.
That is.
That's a good move.
Really quick, can we just talk about, like, just as a group, the onslaught of moves that the Raiders made today?
Yeah.
Just as a combined thing, because you've got Linderbaum, Woody Pay, Quay Walker, N'Kobe Dean, and Jalen Naylor. They also retained Eric Stokes, Malcolm Kuntz, and Tara Johnson.
Yep.
Didn't they give Quay Walker $40 million?
Quay Walker was 3-year, $40 million deal. So and $28 million of it's guaranteed.
Damn it, you're on the same article I am.
I'm not looking at an article.
Oh, I am.
Took notes.
Okay, good job.
But yeah, this whole day, and there's other moves that happen, minor moves that happen, but this day has been crazy.
And it's only day one.
I mean, it's just been.
None of these moves are official, by the way. The NFL season starts.
None of these moves are
11th.
effective until Wednesday?
Yep, March 11th.
Yeah.
My birthday, y'all.
Yeah, March 11th. That's also
46.
Fuck you, 40.
Damn.
I'm still old. I'm getting there now. I'm officially in the old.
That's also the release date. That's also the release date of the Samsung S26 Ultra. So keep that in mind, cell phone fans.
I'm an iPhone user.
Yep, I'm an iPhone guy
I'm already
myself.
broke. I need a new phone.
You could come to Straight Talk. I got a free A17.
You got one for the Asian girls.
That's right. That's right.
Mr. Will, so nice. Nice.
One for work, and one for the chicks.
That's right, Will.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I can't leave T-Mobile until after they give out MLB TV for the year. So
okay,
gotta wait for that.
Have fun.
And I'm still not going to Straight Talk.
What? Straight Talk, I bet, works in Kansas.
Man, somebody tell me real quick. We're going to the NBA for a quick second, then we'll help go to MLB and finish up. Can somebody tell Dylan Brooks to shut the hell up?
Hey, Dylan Brooks, shut the hell up.
Didn't he get arrested?
Yeah. And now he up here talking about other players in the NBA. He up here telling me
Can I get the floor for the Ando's assessment real quick about
go
Dylan
ahead,
Brooks?
man.
Go ahead. All right. Ando's assessment. The first Ando assessment of the new year. I'm white. I don't rat out my friends, right? I don't bring raisins and potato salads when I bring it to the party and the barbecues. All right.
God damn
we
it,
also do not snitch on our friends. There is a popular saying that snitches get stitches, right? Dylan Brooks, you do not need to run your mouth. You are a famous basketball player only because you run your mouth.
Talk your shit, cuz.
You fist fight people much better than you at basketball. The only exercise is by running your mouth. That is it. That is why you in tremendous shape. Because all you do when Kevin Durant and LeBron James and Gilgeous Alexander, they warming up in the gym, you run in your mouth, right? You probably on that Snapchat and that ticky-tack, doing whatever it is you do.
Oh my
run
God.
in your mouth.
You show your age.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. I remember when Vine was cool. All right, that's how old I am. I remember Vine. I remember when AOL Messenger was the way we contacted our friends. That's how old I am. Dylan Brooks needs to shut his mouth. You're playing in Phoenix. 7 left Phoenix because there wasn't a lot in Phoenix. What you doing, bro? Shut your damn mouth. The endo assessment is over. Assessed.
Know your role and shut your
Shut
mouth.
your mouth.
This joker called.
I will send the walk over to your house, Dylan Brooks. I will lay it the smackdown on your candy ass. I will go to the Phoenix Arena, whatever the name of the Phoenix Arena is. I will check into room 316 and burn that some bitch to the ground.
Hold
Hopefully
up
we
now.
do it, but I can't say that because that's murder.
He called Austin Reeves a foul baiter. And
Called him a
then
what?
he called him a foul bait. He called him a foul baiter.
Oh. Sounds like a skill.
He comes up with words while he's trying to insult people.
Then he comes up. Then he says what we all say. Carl Anthony Towns on Cat is sweet. Called him sweet.
I'm not going to say what I want to say. Don't say it.
Yeah. I saw Cat putting the rubbing the dust and stuff on his hands.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Whoo.
But yes, you are correct. The man was arrested.
Yeah.
He was arrested. He called Pablo Blanquero underachieving because he should have reached another level by now. Man, shut up.
What the fuck? Dylan, what level are you at?
Okay.
If you at the top level, you down like 7 stories, man. Like, you can't even throw a basketball to the level that those guys are at. And you want to talk shit about those people? Mr. Brooks, I think you need to sit down and take a sensitivity class, learn that shit that comes out of your mouth cannot be taken back. You need to educate yourself, Mr. Brooks. And then when you officially universitized yourself and got your brains to a calculus-like level, you may then proceed to open your mouth. God,
Before you go, Seth, before you go, Seth, I just want to say one more thing. You have to get. I will give the man his props. Phoenix wouldn't be where they are right now if it wasn't for his play. He is playing really, really well. But that being said, Dylan Brooks, shut the hell up. Go ahead, Seth.
You know, I've been known to enjoy the greener things in life a time or two. Might have even accidentally inhaled once or twice as well. But when the police walk up to your Rolls Royce and they say it smells like a dispensary and you're the only one in the car, you are officially Captain
I
Dumbass.
knew he was slow.
Like, bro,
have you seen his face, bro?
say I haven't smoked in 6 months. Were you just perpetually hotboxing in your Rolls Royce before you stopped smoking?
Is it possible to get high if you never let the weed steam out of your car?
No.
Yeah, so he's smoking. You can't contact high can only last so long.
Yeah, it's like, you know that tingle on your tongue you get with the Listerine breast strip?
Yeah.
Like that. That's how long a contact high lasts. Like, let's all be real here. We're all adults. We know that. Like,
Not when it's your first time.
I don't. I've never smoked weed.
Oh, yeah, because it was his first time. Yeah, it was Dylan Brooks' first time getting contact.
I've been the one in the car that wasn't smoking, but was in the car with the smoke.
That was his excuse. It was only my first time. I didn't know how much to smoke.
But I was in the car with other people.
This is the thing that frustrates me. If you are so inebriated, under the influence, just because it wasn't alcohol doesn't mean it's okay.
Yep.
As somebody who lost somebody very dear to them because of somebody driving under the influence and running a red light, we cannot mistake the fact that you have to be aware of yourself and your limits. And so he got released. The charges are still pending the blood test. And if he hasn't smoked in 6 months, then there's not going to be any THC in that blood test. But guess what?
They're going to be THC in that blood test.
Those blood test levels are going to be higher than he was in that car. So I can't justify this even as a stoner. We all know better than to drive when we're too stoned.
Yeah.
You don't make that mistake because you're putting other people at risk. man, it's disappointing. He's going to get in trouble. And here's the thing: Arizona does not play with DUI. It's a minimum $10,000 fine and jail time. And jail time.
Jail time.
Good
And
Lord.
because of the way that the law works, he may still have to have an interlock device in any car he is driving for a year. Imagine having to put an interlock device on a Rolls Royce.
That's crazy.
Yeah, baby,
Damn it.
come on, get into my grill.
And his license will get suspended as well. I think it's a mandatory. I want to say it's at least 30-day suspension. Like Arizona does not play when it comes to DUI because there was a huge problem with DUIs in the 80s and 90s in Phoenix. And so they made a huge change. When that comes back and he gets charged, he's going to get smoke from the state. And then the NBA is going to turn on. Like you can't play with that, man. You are an NBA player. Every professional athlete, every professional league, when you are an athlete, you are given a card. If you need a ride anywhere, day or night, to or from somewhere,
You can
you
have
are
a
under the
driver.
influence.
Yep.
They will send you a
You
driver.
make
You'll
enough
have
money to
for it.
pay a driver.
Yeah.
Oh, he should. Absolutely, he should. But like,
You
there
got
are
a
so
Rolls
many reasons
Royce.
why
You
they
can
should
pay
do it.
somebody to drive.
Yep.
The NFL needs Stephon Diggs and AJ Brown on the same team.
The NFL would not survive.
No.
And T3
That
and you are
quarterback
right.
would be in therapy every day.
Every day. But yeah, T3D, you're right. It was weed, not alcohol. But driving under the influence is driving under the influence.
Absolutely.
I am a stoner, but I have never driven too stoned to drive.
Right.
I have my wife drive, DoorDash, call an Uber. It's not complicated.
All right. Real quick, I do want to hit one more thing up on the NBA. Jason Tatum looks to be back. Does this make Boston the favorite to win the East? John, I'll start with you.
I don't think it makes them the favorite. Even though I still don't think Detroit's gonna do what their record says they should do. That makes sense. But does it make them contenders still? Absolutely. It gives them still the chance that they already still in the same position they're in. I don't think it boosts them because they're fucking winning without Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
So
Second in the
Jason
East.
Tatum still definitely needs to get his win back.
They're second
all
in
right,
the East.
God.
They're second in the East right now.
Exactly, but the Cavs. I mean, yeah, they beat the Cavs, but they put up a fight. So that if they somehow met up in the playoffs, that would be a dogfight. I don't know what New York's problem is with Detroit, but they can't fucking get past them. But I don't see New York beating Boston either. So, but I don't think it increases their chances. I mean, they already had a chance to get to the NBA Finals with or without Tatum. So I don't think it increases, but I mean, I think it keeps them right where they are because I mean, you got to give Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, them other guys, they fucking do. Like they just all picked up the slack that Jason Tatum didn't have with Jason Tatum on the floor.
Right.
So,
Endo, what you thinking?
Keep him on the bench until he's 100%. I get that you want your best player on your team to be able to play, but if he is not fully healthy and fully confident that he can play the way that he knows he can play on that, err on the side of caution, keep him off until he's ready.
you don't want to see Kawhi Leonard again.
Correct?
Yeah. Facts. 7.
If he's not 100%, one wrong move and he's back in the same position he was in before.
If not in worse shape.
Yeah.
If not in worse shape because he's messing up something that was just recently injured and hadn't healed, and obviously hasn't healed all the way. So for me, like that's my concern. If Jason Tatum is 100% healthy, then I am glad to see him back. I think that he can only make the Celtics better. I hope that they would make him work into the game plan that's working for them this year rather than changing to something that nobody's practiced for. I think that as much as it is normally Jason Tatum's team, right now it's not. And he needs to come in with that mentality because that's how the Celtics go deep this year. Because I do agree. I don't think the Pistons are going to make as much noise as the record says they. I think that when you look at the East, you've got, I mean, there's a lot of question marks in the East. Like, I would say, honestly, the two teams with the least amount of question marks are the Celtics and the Knicks, but the Knicks can't close. And so, but the Celtics have proven that they can. They're playing this well without him. They should be the favorites for the East for the finals.
Yep.
And it's just a matter of, are we going to see Detroit or New York or Cleveland, Toronto?
If they can have all of their players on the floor at the same time, because Jared Allen wasn't in that game, he makes a defensive difference.
He does.
When they played Boston the other day, so
it's a lot of it's going to come down to playoff basketball. And since you got these are all series instead of just single games, once you get past the play-in, anything can happen. But they should absolutely.
I gotta see.
You know what we know won't happen, Will? The Bulls ain't making the playoffs.
Oh, hell no.
Hell
no. But I got to see because my issue with the Pistons, if you lock up Cade Cunningham, who's going to be the second scorer? They say Duren, but if Duren has an off night, they in trouble.
He's not going to have a good night if Cade's not having one.
Right.
That's just my personal opinion. Because I've seen it. Like, they shut Cade down, then force him to have a bad night. Oh, they're going to get blown out.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact.
All right. Real quick, we're going to go ahead and finish on up with some MLB, and then we'll get on out of here for the night. Seven, what you got for us, man?
World Baseball Classic is in full swing. Right now, top of the ninth, team Mexico versus the United States. Team USA is up 5-3. If Team USA wins this, that should put them solely in a position where they should be able to come out of group play. It's not guaranteed, but it puts them in the best position. A lot of the other standings are really starting to take shape. No surprise, Great Britain is already eliminated. There's a few teams that are already out. Great Britain and Brazil, Panama, Colombia.
Out.
Nicaragua's out. Czechia is out. It's a long shot for Australia. Really, Netherlands, Israel as well. Like Pool D, it was going to be Venezuela and DR. Like that was pretty much knowledge going in. Pool C, we knew Japan was going to win. I expected Korea to be the one to come out of that, but Chinese Taipei I expected Chinese Taipei to win, but they started rough. If they can finish strong, they should still get it. But Korea's right there, and technically so is Australia. Pool B for which it's kind of really split right now between Mexico, Italy, and Team USA. But obviously, this win against Mexico will put Team USA in the lead in that pool. One of the things that I want to talk about, and I want to get your guys' opinion. So Paul Skeens, Pittsburgh pitcher, ace, Cy Young Award winner, elite motherfucker, has spent the World Baseball Classic so far having an actual team behind it. Talent. If you were watching the World Baseball Classic earlier tonight, while Paul Skeens was on the mound, Bobby Witt Jr. made a spectacular play. Diving catch to keep a ball from going to the outfield and keep a guy off base, and a throw from his knees from short over to first base to throw out Alejandro Kirk and keep everything, try to keep pressure on Team Mexico. And this was I believe it was the third inning. Skeens has now gotten a taste of what it's like to play with this before. Does that influence his decision on whether or not he's going to take a deal from Pittsburgh or move on to a team that's got actual talent? Ando, what do you think?
First things first. What kind of player is Skeens? Does Skeen care about loyalty or does he want to win? He gives off the vibe of, I'm only loyal for so long, right? Because at the end of the day, if you're not in contention to win, why are you killing yourself? We saw it happen with Felix Hernandez, right? I'm sure Felix Hernandez could go back and be like, "Hey, cool, I'm a Seattle Mariner. Knowing the Mariners aren't putting shit around me, I'm going to go ahead and leave now. Thank you, Seattle. You were great, but the organization sucks ass." I think this gives him. Look, as a Seattle Mariner fan, I can say that. I'll talk about my World Series experience. There, I talked about it. Okay.
Damn.
Short and sweet, baby. Short and sweet.
Damn.
That being said, you give the taste of a player who hasn't had something that they want to have. It changes the perspective of what they do, and I think this is going to change Paul Skeens. Hats off to him for staying with Pittsburgh as long as he has. What's it been? 3 years? 4 years? But
I think he's starting his fourth season this year.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it's not the Dodgers. Please don't go to the Dodgers, Skeen. Please. Please, please.
Oh, they're going to get Terry Skubal. It's going to fucking happen.
But no, I think he should. I think he should go somewhere else.
He coming to the Mets.
He wants to
win. As long
win.
as he doesn't ask for a personal suite for the family, I think he'll be all right.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah,
he only has so many Sotos on your team.
Yeah, he said he wanted to win too, so that takes us out of contention. I think he should go somewhere to win.
John, what do you think, man? John, what do you think, man?
I think John said it all.
I think he did. I think he did. I think he said everything.
Yeah, that's
baseball's a sport. That's what John's thinking is baseball's a sport.
It's a sport.
No, I am curious about why the guy from the Braves got suspended for is it the year?
160 games. Or no.
A second PED test inside of 12 months.
Damn.
That's why he got suspended.
Damn.
He was being a dumbass. That's why he got suspended.
No, okay. That makes sense. That's what I'm sitting here thinking. I'm like, okay,
number 2.
I get all my Braves updates. I don't keep up with everybody else. So I get what happens to my boys. But that's it.
Here's the thing though, with your Braves. The loss of Profar is not as much of a loss. He's not a great hitter. Outside of the year that he was in with the Padres, which apparently he was juicing for that year anyway.
Damn.
So in other words, he needs to be in the double A or triple.
He got overpaid. He sucks on defense, can't hit that well, but he was your DH. Like you didn't lose anything. You really didn't lose anything.
So it sounds like he doesn't belong there without the drugs.
He doesn't belong in baseball.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that there's a lot of talent that can do it without trying to skirt the system. And I do hold him to a different standard than I hold the players from the steroid era, because the steroid era, they weren't only not testing for it, they were encouraging the behavior. This is different. It's clearly against the rules.
Yeah.
And with Profar, to knowingly make this mistake twice in a year, knowing that once you test positive, they test your ass. You are going to get randomly selected like a Muslim in an airport. Like it's every time. Every time. You might as well just plan for extra time. Like
prep yourself, right?
Like just you might as well just wear a shirt that says it's not gay if it's TSA and walk into the airport because you know what's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
And so for Profar, I don't feel bad for him. He knew what he was doing.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That'll
do it. Team USA beats Mexico 5-3.
Fucked around and found out.
And to see, but to see Skeens like in the expressions on his face tonight, like he was just like so relieved to have that support, because there was a couple of times he missed pitches, and every pitcher does. No pitcher is 100% accurate with where they want to throw the ball. Like that's not a thing in baseball. And so to know that when he misses, he still has that support, I think it's going to change his mentality and his standard. And so when Pittsburgh comes and says, "Hey, we're going to make you the highest paid pitcher in baseball history," and he goes, "Well, I want to win. What are you going to put around me?"
Yep.
And what kind of contingencies in the contract can we put where if you don't do enough, I can go.
I can leave.
Right.
Like because and no team's going to do that. So what you're going to be and it's no surprise that Pittsburgh is waiting until after the CBA to try and negotiate a deal, because if there's a salary cap, they're not going to have to pay as much. Because everything that exists now will get grandfathered.
That ain't
They're not
gonna
going to just
happen.
have to magically cut. So they're not gonna they're not going to put these. You know, it's that's they're not gonna sign him to a huge deal when he's really like he's not. I tell you right now, they could go offer him $1 billion contract and you'd be like okay, maybe $1 billion, he might like maybe, but like short of something astronomical like Shohei-esque, he's not taking a deal.
Yep.
I don't see a
He's gonna
cap
make
ever
it clear.
being.
I want out as soon as I can.
I know they're
That way?
discussing a cap in MLB. I don't think it happens. That's just me though.
It's gonna happen.
Think so?
It's there's going to be more arguments about the salary floor than the salary cap.
Mm.
And the
The
reason
minimum
why,
that they would have to spend, right?
right? Because there's going to be like the only way there's a cap is if there's a floor. Because a lot of people don't know this, but there is a floor in every other league because there is a cap.
Yep.
But with baseball, with the fact that you know right now you've got what I think it's 5-6 teams that all have their payroll under $100 million.
Yeah.
And for the CBA, if let's say they set the first cap at $280 million,
Yeah.
that floor is going to be 130, 140 million. So there's teams that could have to double. Like the A's payroll for last season was 66 million.
Yeah. You make it 150, you have to find a way to spend another 100 million.
Yeah. Yeah, then the Pirates are one of those teams that doesn't have $100 million in paper. So there is going to be more of a debate with the CBA negotiation about the salary floor than where they start with the salary cap. That I can guarantee you for anybody that's watching that's just learning about baseball, because we talk about it so much here. That's where the sticking point will be. I guarantee.
That'd be interesting to see. That will be interesting to see. All right. Let's go around the room. That's almost all our time for tonight. Let's go around the room and see what everybody's up to this week before we get on out of here. John, what you got going on this week, brother?
I'm trying to stay sane this week. How about that?
Have you not hung out with me enough,
honestly.
John? I thought we were friends. We could hang out. Am I driving you insane? Is that what's going on?
No, man.
It's them Vikings.
It's other people. Yeah, them motherfuckers getting on my goddamn nerves. God dang. Well, I'm looking at everybody get somebody. I mean, the Saints and y'all Chiefs and even the goddamn Ravens traded for somebody in 31 goddamn years. They gave up a first round pick. And we ain't done a goddamn thing. And we trying to damn near get rid of a Pro Bowl fucking edge. Like,
Yep.
all because we can't pay nobody. What the fuck are y'all doing?
Giving away Super Bowl quarterbacks like they're candy?
Y'all were just y'all.
We got rid of Aaron Jones. What the fuck else?
Y'all.
I like Trey Sermon, but he can't be trusted healthy.
No.
Y'all in the same place the Saints were last year. Y'all in cap.
We about to suck butt again.
Y'all in cap hell.
Hey, you'll always have those victory over the Lions last year.
And remember,
I'll take it. I mean, we won versus every team in our division last year, which is fine.
And John, just to let you know, because the Saints were here last year, you have to look beyond the results.
No. You don't do that in Minnesota.
I thought them days were over with for us for right now. We were on the come up. Even when we got rid of Kirk Cousins and got I was about to call him Andy Dalton. They both fucking goddamn ginger people.
Guess what? You got me. That's what you
Was
got.
that
You got
bad?
me.
Was that bad to say?
You can't use a hard R. It's ginger. You can't have to ginger. You can't say
ginger. But my bad. Ginger people. Yeah.
What that lady say on that video I showed you, Ando? Don't forget
Gingers are black people too.
Don't forget gingers are black people too.
Gingers.
Hey,
if you go hard
we'll
R.
take them, man. We'll take them.
You go hard R. It's a potato fathom fight, bro. What's going on?
I'm just saying.
Don't take those hard R's easy, man.
Oh,
I wouldn't be shocked if they
You
pick Kirk Cousins back up.
Baked?
I won't be shocked if they pick him back up either. I still think Kyler Murray is the best place to go for them.
Nah, they're going to get Aaron Rodgers.
Oh God. No.
May the Aaron Rodgers season begin.
No.
No, we do that too much, man. We always, granted, I loved our team when we got Brett Favre. I did, but we always end up with the Packers leftovers.
I was going to say Packers sloppy seconds. You guys might
Yeah.
as well
Always.
be sloppy
Yeah.
seconds.
But I don't want this Rodgers. Maybe
Look,
3 years ago, I might have been like, all right, but
the reason why I say Kyler be a good place, you got a good OC who can raise him up and keep him off that call and keep his ass off Call of Duty.
Ain't nobody going to keep his ass off Call of Duty, Will?
I think somebody will.
No.
I
You
think
need to have a
somebody will.
chaperone. He should have a chaperone anyway because he needs to be this tall to be able to live his
shit, I was
life.
about to say,
Damn,
he
that's
should.
wrong. That's
Tall
wrong.
as he should be in kindergarten.
Right?
So,
He should be finger painting the plays, Will.
Damn.
All right. X goes straight. Y goes up and to the left. Kyler, that's to the right. That's why you keep throwing interceptions. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's just wrong. Don't forget, everybody, join us each and every week for all the fine shows on Wire to Wire Network. We will do a rundown as we close out of the show. Then of all the fine shows on Wire to Wire Network. Seven, go ahead and close this out for the night, my friend.
2 quick thoughts, and then I'll close this out first. The Eagles and Vikings are more absent in free agency so far than my biological father. And number 2, the best way to keep Kyler Murray off of Call of Duty is to move him to spring football. I am the host of Podcast Name Deferred every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Wire to Wire Network. Please check us out. We love to talk baseball if you're interested in learning. We have Ando, myself, Craig, Dan. We all know and love the game. We love talking about it. Please join us. We have a lot of great shows here on Wire to Wire Network every morning, every evening, hosted by individuals that love to share their knowledge and experience with you and love to interact in the chat. So please make sure that you support them as well as us. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that funny business. We thank you all for checking us out tonight. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week.